In Pinecrest, Emily Clark is a committed teacher who spends her nights coaching students and identifying assignments. She is passionate about education, as indicated by the number of books and teaching supplies in her small, comfortable apartment. Emily finds a forgotten box hidden away in a dusty corner one rainy evening while searching the school documents for teaching materials. She opens it out of curiosity and finds out old records and documents from the town's past. One folder in particular catches Emily's attention as she goes through the documents. It includes invoices for town projects, including ones that Mayor Robert Sutton is in charge of, as well as financial statements. There are differences that point toward possible misuse of funds or theft of money, and the numbers don't add up. The effects of what Emily has found are stressful, and her heart is racing. To make sure she has proof of what she's discovered, she pulls out her phone and secretly clicks pictures of the papers. Her shoulders start feeling pain from finding out as she thinks about the impact of being such a popular person in Pinecrest. Emily decides to look into this more, knowing that there may be risks involved in finding the truth, but she is also motivated and filled with fear at the same time. Sarah, a well-known journalist with a strong investigative background, is Emily's closest friend. Emily shows Sarah the documents she found while they are enjoying coffee at their favorite cafe. Sarah takes in the information, her eyes increasing as she realizes how serious Emily's discovery is. They talk about what might happen if it turns out that Mayor Sutton was involved in financial misbehavior. Sarah highlights that further evidence must be collected before taking action, and she encourages caution. They discuss possible paths for secretly doing additional research, taking into account whom to believe and how to avoid sparks of fear. Sarah suggests searching through town documents and speaking with previous staff members who may be able to shed light on Mayor Sutton's activities. With thankfulness for Sarah's support and clever investigation, Emily smiles. The benefits of the fact that they know the path ahead will be difficult and dangerous. They decide to get together again soon to create a plan for their investigation. To gain a better understanding of Mayor Sutton's financial activities, Emily spends late nights searching town records and financial statements. When she looks into spending patterns, she finds that money wanted for neighborhood projects has been mysteriously moved or disappeared. Emily speaks in secret with previous town workers and contractors involved in the projects as she attempts to get hard proof. Others, given up with the mayor's management, offer helpful thoughts and confirm her concerns. But some are refusing to speak out for fear of punishment. Emily is filled with both excitement and fear as she works through an increasing structure of evidence and new possibilities. She is aware that while every piece of information she collects puts her one step closer to learning the truth, it also puts her in greater danger from those who prefer to keep Mayor Sutton's secrets hidden. One evening, Emily comes home and finds a dark note hidden under her door. When she reads the rude warning that she must stop looking into Mayor Sutton's things or face penalties. Her hands shake. Although the danger is private, it makes it very clear that someone is aware of it and wants to put an end to it. As Emily thinks about what this means, fear takes hold of her. Is the danger being created by Mayor Sutton? Or is there another party involved who has an interest in hiding the truth? Knowing that her next move might put her safety at risk, she struggles with whether to tell Sarah or keep this most recent change to herself. Emily feels fear eating at her, but her resolve gets stronger. She's identified to continue her investigation and uncover the corruption she feels has harmed her community, so she won't be nervous about staying silent. Emily makes the decision to tell Sarah about the threat that she received. She describes the details of the note and her doubts about how it got there during a late-night phone call. Sarah pays close attention, her voice full of resolve and worry. They decide how best to move forward together, analyzing the dangers of carrying out more research against the importance of discovering the truth. Sarah recommends getting in touch with Mr. Thompson, a retired accountant with forensic accounting experience. His abilities might come in very handy when it comes to figuring out the financial records Emily has found and presenting solid proof of Mayor Sutton's illegal activities. Emily stops, not wanting to invite more people to join them in their risky game. However, Sarah is passionate that Mr. Thompson's help might be the difference between belief and solid evidence. Emily refuses to see Mr. Thompson because she is aware that what they do next could have a major effect on Pinecrest and its people. The supporters of Mayor Sutton put up a fight when Emily, Sarah, and Mr. Thompson looked more into the financial records. The reputations of Emily and Sarah in the community are damaged by rumors and charges that start to spread. A few charge them with spreading false information and irritating the peace of the community. The whispers and clever looks follow Emily everywhere she goes at school, where she is subject to more attention. Despite the demands of the investigation, she finds it difficult to remain calm and concentrate on her teaching responsibilities. When it comes to her profession, Sarah comes across similar challenges. Her pieces about the investigation have received both positive and negative feedback. Emily and Sarah have no plans to back away in the face of increasing pressure and insults. They know that their efforts are more important now than ever for the future of Pinecrest, so they find strength in one another and in their shared resolve to find the truth. As they find unexpected supporters in their battle against corruption, Emily and Sarah's dedication starts to pay off. First-hand reports of Mayor Sutton's questionable business dealings and illegal actions are made public by previous town employees and contractors. The information provided by these employees is essential in supporting Emily and Sarah's results and strengthening their case against Mayor Sutton. They come together as an undercover group of people committed to exposing the truth and making Mayor Sutton responsible for what he has done. Emily is moved by the bravery of these people who leak information and who put at risk their personal security and means of support in order to expose injustice. As they get ready to take Mayor Sutton head-on and end his period of fraud, their together solve strengthens Emily's solve. At a much-waited-for town hall meeting, Emily and Sarah meet Mayor Sutton, filled with unquestionable proof and strengthened by the support of her supporters. As the town's residents assemble to hear Emily present the damaging proof against the once respected mayor, the atmosphere is charged with tension. Emily presents statements, financial records, and documents that show Mayor Sutton's stealing practices and taking advantage of public funds with grace and clarity. As the depth of Sutton's fraud becomes visible, the audience lets out gasps of disbelief. At first insulting, Mayor Sutton finds it difficult to defend himself against all of the proof that Emily and Sarah have shown. The truth causes his confident appearance to collapse, leaving him falling to find justifications and explanations that the doubtful villagers will not accept. The town of Pinecrest is rocked by the damage caused by Mayor Sutton's exposure, as the town is left in shock over his dishonesty. The effect that going after justice has taken on their lives and relationships is something Emily thinks about as she and Sarah consider the risks and personal sacrifices they made. Pinecrest residents question how someone they trusted could have fooled them, and they struggle with feelings of anger and dishonesty. While there are those who accept their fresh clarity and resolve to stop similar misuses of power in the future, others hold on to rejection and refuse to accept reality. While managing the difficult emotions and broken relationships left in Sutton's wake-up, Emily finds herself at the center of a community in change. She is strong in her belief that transparency and accountability are necessary for Pinecrest to heal and restore its reputation, despite the challenges that lie ahead. After Sutton is taken down, Emily and Sarah receive awards for their bravery and dedication in exposing corruption in their neighborhood. As a result of their work, Pinecrest's leaders and citizens have a fresh commitment to moral leadership. Motivated by the lessons gained from Sutton's fraud, Pinecrest sets out on a path of recovery and new life. With the town starting to come back together and regain trust after the scandal, Emily finds comfort in the knowledge that their sacrifices were not wasted. Because of their shared experience and the knowledge that they had an impact on Pinecrest's future, Emily and Sarah's friendship only gets stronger. With the knowledge that the town's residents will not give up in the face of challenges, Emily is positive about the town's future.